Welcome everyone to the first CFA District 14 Operations Report here on CFA Connect and CFA TV. I'm John Deering, I'm the Operations Manager for District 14, and every month I hope to update members on what's happening in the operations area and key messages and other news in District 14. Firstly, I'd like to touch on welfare. As you would all be aware, we're leading up to the anniversary of the tragic events of Black Saturday, and at this stage members are to be advised keep an eye on their fellow members themselves. These anniversaries can touch old scars, and we ask that you keep an eye on yourself, your team of people, and be aware that you can seek support through a variety of means through CFA. Thanks very much to all crews who recently provided assistance up north. Their efforts in helping the welfare of our fellow CFA brigade members, particularly around Charlton and Kerang, was greatly appreciated, and I'd like to personally thank all of those that worked in sometimes very difficult circumstances to do with mosquitoes and foul smelling water. Fantastic effort, and the feedback and support has been great. But even so, just be aware, given the rain event that's about to occur this weekend, we may be asked to provide support again. So we'll keep our powder dry. If strike teams are requested, they may have to go again. Moving on to safety, just crew leaders, please be aware there's a fair bit of water around in our paddocks, and there's likely to be more. Just be conscious. I'm stating the obvious, but be aware if you're about to drive into paddocks and there is water underfoot. We might have grass fires in paddocks, but be aware we don't want to keep getting bogged vehicles. The other issue we've got at the moment with safety, we've had a number of issues to do with the heat and the new structural PPC, where members have become quite hot. Can I ask that all members revisit the recently issued CFA DVD on hydration whilst wearing PPC, and that they follow the correct procedures. The correct procedures are outlined and prove to be quite efficient. Now, a couple of things regarding our preparedness this season. As you'd be aware, there's fairly strong joint arrangements with DSC, and one of the things that's firmed up this year at that forest fire danger index of 35 and above, we will have people in place at Kangaroo Ground. The Kangaroo Ground tower will be up, we'll have ground observers available, and we will be providing support arrangements to the Gisborne ICC. Many thanks also at the moment to those brigades who have committed, and individuals who have committed to updating the FDR signs, the fire danger rating signs that have been out and about. We do in some ways appreciate the concerns that members have raised about the workload, but we hope that we'll get some better processes in place over the next few months, and as we lead into next season, the process will be streamlined and we'll have some proper procedures in place. A reminder too, regard to operations, that the District 14 Operations Work Group is meeting again, the first meeting of this year on Thursday the 8th of February. This meeting is at Greenvale Fire Station, as it is every quarter, and just a reminder that those of you who don't know, that meeting is a terrific forum for group delegates to discuss key operational issues and resolve and generate discussion about key operational issues as we move forward in the district. With regard to key infrastructure projects at the moment, probably the main one on the go that's been there around for a couple of months is the rebuild of the brand new Whittlesea Fire Station. There's a brand new station at Laurel Street, Whittlesea. That station, the brigade should be operating out there within a couple of months. At the same time, in a couple of weeks, Whittlesea should be operating out of there. Within the next month or so, brigades will see and be contacted by installers to install new radios. Ops Officer Simon Goff is the operations officer responsible for this rollout, and brigades and groups will be contacted as we know when they'll roll out. At this stage it was due at the end of February, but given the initial teething problems, which is always why it's good to be second or third in line for these state-based projects, we hope to probably commence around March to see the rollout of new radios. At the same time, we're starting to see our 8 new heavy pumpers roll into the district for our major brigades. They're starting to roll out to nearly at Melton, but certainly they're at Werribee and Hoppers Crossing, about to be at Greenvale, and we're commencing a training process across the district for those. They're quite a sophisticated piece of equipment, and we hope to make sure our members are well trained on this state-of-the-art appliance as we go forward in firefighting technology. Additionally, discussing appliances, we've managed to amend our planning arrangements at this end, and we've retained one of the CFA pumper tankers. The one that was originally issued to Caroline Springs Brigade has now been allocated to Truganina. So now in the Wyndham district, along with the formation of the new brigade at Wyndham Vale on the 1st of July, we will have 2 brigades in that district. We'll have each a pumper tanker and a 3.2 3,000 litre 2-wheel drive tanker. So we're confident our makeup of appliances and infrastructure is there set to meet the needs in the medium term. And just talking about infrastructure, a lot of work we've done in the district is about the Wyndham strategy, and whilst it's initially all about Wyndham, it was more about getting a template right. We have 4 of the 5 major growth areas in outer Metro Melbourne, and if we get this strategy right as a template, we'll roll that strategy around to Melton, Hume and Whittlesea in successive months, so that we can have a clear picture of where our infrastructure is going to be located for the next 5 to 20 years. Now, to conclude with some people news, formally on this forum I'd like to welcome Deputy Chief Officer Greg Ainoff to the position of Regional Manager for our North and West Metro. Welcome Greg, he brings a great level of experience with him. And just a bit of an update on where our team is. Tony O'Day's on leave, John Anderson's on leave, John Maguire is acting OM in Horsham due to illness up there. Phil Peacock is covering Justin Daly. Justin is working out of Bendigo for 6 months, and we're acting Ops Officer Simon Goff. So I've got a bit of a churn in Ops Officers at the moment. We ask brigades bear with us as we work through our processes to make sure that the handovers are tight and information doesn't go missing. And finally, to wrap up, I'd like to just mention as a bit of advice that brigades in Hume, Whittlesea, Diamond Valley and Illumbik groups are having their elections this year. So could brigade and group management teams start to think about the date which you might have your election. Thanks for watching. I hope you've appreciated the information we'll pass out. At the same time as we'll televise this, brigades will get an electronic and a hard copy in the mail so that we can make sure every brigade is aware of the key operational issues that we're facing, and I hope to do it in the first week of every month as we go forward. Thanks for watching. Hope you come back next month for the operations report on CFA Connect and CFA TV. In the meantime, if you've got any questions, please work through your catchment team, your operations officer and BASO in the first instance. Thank you.